Yeah, I'm back. I figured I'd kind of pick up where I kind of left off about children helping and also investing in yourself. Like I was saying earlier, go to auctions, go to garage sales, stuff like that. Uh, Sometimes you even go to pawn shops, things like that. But usually they're not on the best end of town, so you might want to just kind of be watching that a little bit. Maybe not take your family with you, or if they do, leave them in the car with the car running, you know, so they can watch your back. But always invest in yourself. Like I was saying, you know, a girl, I don't care what her age is, 16, 17, 12, 30. Oh, yeah, I know sewing sounds just so much fun to you. I know. You could help maybe save a little bit of money. Men, kids' clothes, husband's clothes, maybe some of your own, blah, blah, blah. That's all good. Save a few bucks here and there. Maybe make the clothes last a little longer, whatever. And and there's nothing wrong. I don't know what all else. I mean, there's thousands of things you could do, and you could buy and invest in yourself. It depends on your interest, too. There are some things like sewing that's pretty good because clothes ain't cheap, and if you can pick them up at garage sales, go to the clearance racks. Decide whether that's a clearance item or not, because sometimes it's not. And men, same thing. You're always smart to invest in some tools. Some carpentry tools, some automotive, mechanical type tools and stuff like that. And invest in that stuff. And go to garage sales, go to auctions, and buy the stuff there. It's going to be a lot cheaper. You don't want to buy the cheapest stuff because sometimes it's not the best because it is a little cheaper. But some of the stuff, like Harbor Freight stuff, it's gotten a lot better. So over the years, some of the stuff that you find in a garage sale may be pretty good quality stuff, even though it says China on it. You just have to talk to people. You talk to the guy. Is that pretty good? How long you had it used? You might go, yeah, yeah, those are pretty good tools. Actually, blah blah blah. Talk to them. They'll tell you. And and that's how you invest in yourself. Why? Because the car needs. I don't know. Sometimes it depends where the alternator's at. Sometimes there's nothing to change. Sometimes pain in the ass. I don't know why they do this stuff. But and same thing with oil. Oil changes. A lot of times you can climb underneath there and do it yourself. And that's another thing. Your car is always going to need oil. You don't have to change the oil. So always look for sales. And I was just looking at the ads today. Usually I buy 5-gallon pails, because sometimes I have to take it out in the fields. And it's just more convenient that way. Oh, yeah. I mean, I could buy the barrels or stuff like that, but pain in the butt to move around. You got to fill, pump, fill stuff. It's just easier for me to buy it in the 5-gallon pails. But anyway, I digress. So far, from what I saw, Menards' everyday price was better. I don't know if you have Menards in your area. It's a home improvement place like Home Depot and Lowe's and places like that. And you might check them. I don't know, but it was cheaper than some of these farm places by a few bucks. And then they had a rebate on the stuff too, and you could get a full synthetic for like $18 for 5 quarts. I mean, I run full synthetic and things, and that's what I'm getting at. Is okay. I don't know. Let's say your thing holds 6 quarts. Okay, you buy a couple 5 gallons, and you still have 4 left over if it takes 6. If it takes 5, man, you got her made. And same thing with filters. I'm not a big fan of Fram. Maybe the more expensive Frams are better. I don't really care. I usually just buy a Wix filter. There's other ones, I'm sure, probably General Motors, the GM filters, and maybe Pure AC. I don't know. I usually just buy. Baldwin bought out Wix, and Baldwin's always been a pretty decent filter. I've run them on tractors and stuff. But just go to where they're the best price. You got a car, you're going to have it for another year or two. You're going to be changing oil. If the filters are on sale, if you can afford, buy a couple. Put one on the shelf, and then you got one. You don't have to go get it. You got it. So when you get, I can change oil this weekend. Boom, got the filter. Hopefully you got some oil. There you go. Get yourself a wrench. Get yourself uh, for the plug, and then hopefully you'll have another wrench or oil filter tool. Take the filter off and stuff, and just drain it into a pan, bucket, whatever. Well, some you can put a lid on, and then just take it down the road there to any of these places that change oil, maybe even parts stores. I don't know, and they'll take your oil for free. Dump it in there. There you go. Worst thing you can do is let it build up. You'll have like 5 or 6 of these pails sitting there. You're like, man, it's easier just to I'll be going right by the place when I come home from work or go to work. I just dump it off right then and be done with it. That's what I'm talking about. Is you're investing in yourself now instead of going into a place they give you the cheapest crap oil filter that you could possibly have. You change the oil yourself. Save maybe a few bucks. Maybe have some tools, something simple, alternator. Maybe you need to change the belt. Hook onto the automatic tensioner, change the belt. Spark plugs may be simple to get to. A lot of them are, just right in the head. There's some are in the back too. They're a little more difficult to get to, but you can do it. There's a lot of things you use tools for, and most of it's simple stuff. It's not complicated. I got TV out here too. Get on YouTube there and just type in whatever. Oh, that's how you do that? Well, hell, I can do that. Do it. A lot of guys will break this stuff down for you. There you go. You're learning. You're doing and saving money. Don't always go to the parts store and buy parts if you don't have to. Some things aren't bad. But some things, if you go to your local salvage yard, junkyard, whatever you want to call it, some of these guys will let you go back out there in the thing and look around. And sometimes you can walk by a car and it's like, oh, I need an alternator. You look, well, that's a brand new alternator. It can't be very old. It's awful clean, blah, blah, blah. You get like almost, if not a brand new alternator, it's like, well, damn. For a fraction of the price. Sometimes you walk by and hell, they changed out the alternator or a tensioner pulley or something like that, and it's like, well, hell, the belt's brand new too. You can save a lot of money there too by the belt. And a lot of these guys they're not real outrageous on their prices. Sometimes they already have the stuff pulled, and you can go back there and look, and it's like, well, pick one out. Starters, alternators, lots of stuff. Sometimes you go out there and they pulled the tires off or something like that, and you're looking at it, it's like, hell, that's got brand new brakes on it. new brake pads. Hell, that's got brand new rotors on it, or it's got new calipers and stuff. It's like, well, hell, I need those. There you go. The front, back, it doesn't matter, and they'll probably sell them to you at a hell of a discount. And you're saving a lot of money. Oh, did you go to the parts store? No. But you can save a lot of money. Go to your Habitat for Humanity places too. That a lot of contractors and people that are just redoing their houses will say, well, I don't want to throw the cabinets away, or I don't want to throw this toilet away, or I don't want to throw this away or that away. And I got a whole bunch of nails and contractors. They just accumulate stuff, and they got a damn building full of junk or a storage unit full of stuff, and they're like, man, we need to get this out. This is a mess. We need to get, and they just start hauling stuff in, and these places end up with boxes of nails and maybe some sheetrock or some cabinet, or it doesn't matter, at a fraction of the price. Instead of going into these places and paying full retail. Shop around, try to save as much money as you can on things. Like I showed last time on this stuff here. Yeah, it was reduced price. It was half price on this stuff. It's just lemonade, I think. Yeah, lemonade. That's all it is. What the hell? I mean, I don't know. I've never had lemonade. Well, you take a little packet, dump a packet in, and throw some sugar in. Real lemonade, well, yeah, squeeze some lemons, don't you? That's what Grandma used to do. Great Grandma used to do. Packet? Never heard of such. It's like, what do I do with that? It's like you dump. That's not how we do it. The good old days. But no, I'm just saying, invest in your future. Learn how to save money in areas and such, and if you're at a garage sale or an auction, and you see manuals, how to fix plumbing, or how to fix appliances, or car manuals or anything like that, you're thinking, I don't need that. Well, if it's cheap, a lot of times it's almost like giveaway stuff, 50 cents maybe, or not even that. Sometimes it's just like, here you go. They just almost give you the stuff. Buy it. The principles on a lot of the stuff's the same. Maybe not, but like I said, you got YouTube, which is excellent. But let's say the internet goes down. You're looking at this going, well, hell, yeah, I can do that. Prepping, same thing. A lot of these guys sell tents. They're camping, and it's like, wife and I don't do that no more. We're old now. And they sell you a tent, song, and a dance. Propane things. With little burners and stuff. You can pick up a lot of that stuff just pretty cheap. Oh, hell, is it used? Yeah. Does it still work? Yeah. No. Saving a lot of money. So yeah, that's all I'm getting at is invest in yourself. Buy some tools, buy some sockets, buy some wrenches, buy some pipe wrenches, when you can. You don't have to buy it all at once, just when you can. And take care of your stuff. Buy a toolbox, put stuff in a toolbox, and then put it off somewhere, put it on a shelf. And you have it if you need it. Need to fix something? You got it. That's all I'm getting at. And I call that is investing in yourself, investing in your future. You can save yourself some money. So, and when you go to the store, by God, don't buy any cans that are blown up or any packages that are blown up. Don't buy those, okay? Only buy the stuff that looks good. If you look at a steak and it's like, I don't look good, don't buy it. If it's marked down, don't buy it. Only buy the stuff that looks good. But even today, I've seen some stuff, man, because they put argon and a bunch of other stuff in the packages to keep it more red and blob preserve. Anyways, you open it up, it's like it's rotten. I mean, I personally haven't done that. I just, we butcher our own. So, anyhow, I'm just trying to help you guys out, young couples and stuff. Stretch your dollar. Hey, same thing with tires. Go to the salvage yard. See if they got a tire that's the same size you need and it's got good tread on it. They might make you a hell of a deal on a tire too. You might have a whole set if you're lucky. But there you go. Just do that. And listen, same thing with insurance. Shop around. Shop around for your insurance. I don't know about all these insurance companies. I don't know if some are bad, fly by the night, or whatever. But just because you're getting that, if you're happy with the rates you're getting, great. If you want to try to see if you can save some money, there's nothing wrong with that. Try to save some money. Yeah, that's right on the computer. A lot of that. And you can talk and decide for yourself if maybe the savings is considerable. Same thing with vehicles. Vehicles are harder though because there are some people out there just unscrupulous as all, and the thing's a piece of junk, got hidden problems or something, and it's like trying to find somebody. I'm not saying there isn't. There's some good, honest people out there, but there are some that, man, people take their good, hard-earned money and buying something, they're just going to put the key in and drive. Well, you should be able to do that if they tell you it does that. It should do that. I mean, if they say it's got a problem, I don't know what's wrong with it. I've kind of worked on it, but I haven't figured it out. And you still buy it thinking you can figure it out. Well, great. I mean, hopefully you can. And you saved a lot of money that way, and you fixed it. Oh man, that's awesome. You got a car on the cheap, and you can drive. Great. But yeah, people are trying to rip people off. That I don't go for that at all. Especially with cars and trucks and such. So, anyways, just, y'all take care. We're rooting for you out there. It ain't easy. Keep praying for your leaders. Around the world, even. Damn shame what's going on. You take care.